AIWF, wanna see the best wrestling, where to connect. The squared circle, the place you have to earn your respect. So get right with the program or you'll get left. AIWF, across the US and all over the globe, we are live and direct. So tune and see who wins and who suffer the loss. This match just got you over one fall.
And welcome to AIWF Across the Globe. I'm your host, RM Duke, and on today's episode, we visit some friends we haven't showcased on Across the Globe in a while. To kick things off, we get singles action from Pure Vanguard Wrestling in Connecticut. Then we give you some breaking news regarding the Sensational 16 tournament. And last but not least, for our main event showcase, we look at a championship match at Benchmark Pro Wrestling. To kick things off, we had the Pure Vanguard Wrestling as rising star, the Frozen One, Don Freeze, got into a hoss fight with Wrecking Ball Legursky.
Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up, put on your suspenders, do what you need to do, because this match is gonna be intense. Two of the biggest men that we have, these are the two biggest men we have here in Pure Vanguard Wrestling. No championships on the line here, but this is gonna be intense. I have my seatbelt on, the rafters are shaking, the building foundation is secured. Let's get this one going. Don Freeze versus the Wrecking Ball. Right off the bat, Wrecking Ball, he is not afraid of the cold, or in this case, the freeze, Don Freeze. But let me tell you, this is my first in-person match seeing Don Freeze, but I watched Don Freeze, and you're going to see this. He's one of the most agile big men I have personally ever seen. Oh, but right off the bat, Wrecking Ball showing he is the bigger of the two men, not by much though. Both men huge, imposing superstars. Wrecking Ball, America's favorite. Going for now just body shots. The big man pushing the other big man down. Ooh, big forearm to the Wrecking Ball. Oh, but then a big shoulder tackle by the Wrecking Ball. Don Freeze has competed all around the country, notably for GCW. Oh, speaking of the athleticism by the big man, just a cut. I can't even do a cut. Oh, and then a drop kick, leaving his feet again. Unbelievable, but the Wrecking Ball comes back. Oh, the ring just shook. This whole building just shook when Wrecking Ball crashed down to the ring. I think my chair almost gave out. Don Freeze now to the second rope. Oh, another drop kick. I told you, this big man and very agile. Competing for notably. Let's go to that replay on that. Here we go. Bouncing off the ropes. Incredible. Cartwheel to the Wrecking Ball. Now Don Freeze again. Springboard. Oh my. I've never seen a big man do that. Don Freeze now bouncing off the ropes. But then, cross body. The Wrecking Ball comes flying in. He came in like a Wrecking Ball. Not sure Miley had that in mind when writing Wrecking Ball the song. But boy, could she learn something by watching these two men. Now in the corner, everyone be quiet. Oh, we can't be quiet after that. Huge chop. Wrecking Ball now. Oh no, whoa! Throwing the big man, Don Freeze, across the ring. Oh my goodness. This ring, thankfully, is reinforced with 1,000 pounds of steel because of things like that. Oh my God, way up in the air goes Don Freeze. Much like freezing rain coming down to the ring and crashing, splattering all over the ring. And there's Doc. You can see Doc from the top. Still. Remember, he was banned from ringside earlier tonight by head of talent relations, Nick Mitchell, who was here in our previous match. Don Freeze now bouncing off. Oh, another impact by the big man. Don Freeze crowd's shouting for one more. Here we go. Don Freeze off the ropes. Swinging for the fences. Wrecking Ball Oh my God, he's going to pick up the big man. The bigger man picking up the other big man, walking him around the ring. Oh, a fall away slam, almost falling away the ring. I saw the ring bounce, much like Don Freeze bounced off. Oh my goodness, straight from your mama's freezer. Don Freeze, I didn't think there was that much room. Let's watch a replay on that. My goodness. Freeze now with the advantage. Wait, there's no way he's going to do what I think he's going to do. Oh, he is going to do, but then Wrecking Ball holds on. What agility has me a loss for words by Don. Oh! Again, it doesn't have to be pretty to hurt Wrecking Ball, just putting all of that Wrecking Ball weight down on his opponent's chest. Wrecking Ball famously wrestled for NWA. America's favorite now. Hey, baby, it's Valentine's Day, and Wrecking Ball's about to introduce his wrecking butt. We'll see. Oh, into the corner. Wrecking Ball tried to wreck. Oh, another dropkick. Leaving his feet is the big man, Don Freeze. Now in the corner is Wrecking Ball. Oh, an incredible impact with that flying dropkick to the face of the Wrecking Ball. Going for the cover. Now, look at how angry Wrecking Ball is. Oh my gosh. Oh, another massive chop that Wrecking Ball absorbs. Oh, another one. Wrecking Ball. Look at how big Don Freeze is, but look at how much bigger Wrecking Ball is. Oh, going for the swipe and then a chop. Trying to chop down the big man. The big man trying to chop down the bigger man, Don Freeze. Wrecking Ball now reversing on Freeze into the ropes. Oh, a huge Powers. That's got to be it. 1, 2. Oh, my God, just a 2 count. Wow. Did you see the height that Wrecking Ball got Don Freeze up in the air? That was so much impact to the Don Freeze not moving. Frozen to the mat. Let's watch that replay again. Look at the speed, the velocity, the height of that power slam by the Wrecking Ball. Incredible. Now picking up Don Freeze. Oh, Wrecking Ball now. Elbows to the side of the head. Wrecking Ball stunned. Shots to the gut, to the chest. Don Freeze now. Oh, going. Wrecking Ball. No, no, no. Oh, my gosh. A flying enziguri by Don Freeze. Did you see the big man get off his feet? Look at Wrecking Ball, just as surprised as I am. Look at the face of the Wrecking Ball. He can't believe it. Neither can the crowd. Wrecking Ball down, stunned. Let's watch that replay again. Wrecking Ball, as you can see here, slow motion replay. Watch the impact. Oh my God, stunned. You saw the face. Just Wrecking Ball. I've never seen Wrecking Ball in the state that he is in right now. Dazed. There is no love lost here. Oh my God, just a thunderous elbow to the side of Don Freeze's face. Oh my gosh, Don Freeze trying to pick up the big man, but Wrecking Ball fights out of it. There's no way he can pick him up. He's trying, though. He's trying. Oh, still trying. So much taken out of both these men. There it is! Gets up the Wrecking Ball. Unbelievable. Don Freeze slams down the Wrecking Ball. Unbelievable. Both men down. These two big men are leaving it all in the ring, figuratively and literally. We still have a match after that. If this ring, he just kept up. Oh my God! Don Freeze just kept up. Look at the replay. Oh my goodness! A moonsault by the big man, standing moonsault. I've never seen a man that size do that. Unbelievable! Unbelievable! The wrecking ball back up. A kick! Thrust kick right to the wrecking ball's face. A frozen rope, one might say. And then a twisting, shooting star press. 1, 2. Getting the shoulder up his. Ladies and gentlemen, we just had a man at least 300 pounds, if not more, do a standing, running, twisting, shooting star press. I've never seen that. I'm almost speechless. Wrecking Ball just as... I've never seen Wrecking Ball like this either. He's probably just as surprised as we are now. Don Freeze taking down the straps. But wait a second. Oh my gosh! A pop-up powerbomb by Wrecking Ball. Desperation powerbomb. Now Wrecking Ball bouncing off the ropes into a big splash. That's got to be it. 1, 2. Oh my God. Don Freeze kicks out of that. How in the world did Don Freeze kick out? Frozen in time is this match. Stunned. Unbelievable. These two big men are really leaving it all in the ring. Oh, another just kick to the face. Wrecking Ball stunned and dazed. Now Don Freeze bounces off, goes for, oh, there it is! Wrecking Ball slam, 1, 2. Oh, he kicked it again! Don Freeze kicks out! Unbelievable stamina by this man. I am thoroughly impressed by Don Freeze and his debut here for Pure Vanguard. Crowd now encouraging the Wrecking Ball, going for another splash, misses. Freeze rolls out of the ring, rolls out of the way, and then a just advantage kick. And now Don Freeze going to, oh my gosh, this big man going to the top. Oh my gosh. What does he have in mind here? Oh no! Didn't get all of it, but you saw the distance. Wrecking Ball now. Looks like he hit his leg. Going back up again for a moonsault. First the leg, now the chest. 1, 2. Wrecking Ball grabs the rope. Wow. What adaptation by Don Freeze. He noticed that he didn't get all of that first move off the top, hit Wrecking Ball's leg. But then with the springboard moonsault, Wrecking Ball still kicks out. What is Freeze doing now? I thought I'd seen it all before. To the outside from the top rope. The two big men come crashing down to the hard wood floor. Watch out in the front row. Not sure that's what those folks paid for, but they got it. These two big men, I have never seen such intensity and such high flying from a big man, a big house fight. This is not what I expected, and I don't think this is what Wrecking Ball expected either. Count of 6, referee is at. 6, 7 now, says the ref. I'm sorry. Now we're at 8. Crowd also knows how to count, and Don Freeze back. And that's, oh my God, that's it! Wrecking Ball was just counted out.
If you want to see more of what Pure Vanguard Wrestling has to offer, including their No Love Lost event in which the last match took place at, you can check them out at the links below. We'll be back after this commercial break.
Lance by Chance, wrestling as a Von Erich. Read all about World Class Championship Wrestling. Who was he? Why was his character created? And why did Fritz expose his true identity on TV? Russell Black Bart. Follow Bart's 30-year career through the Carolinas, Florida, Georgia, Mid-South, World Class, and the WWF. Bart's Tell It Like It Is humor keeps you wanting more stories.
The Pro Wrestling Vault, Volume 1 and 2. First-hand account short stories from wrestlers from the here and then. Get your signed copies only at WrestleVille.com. WrestleVille, it's where wrestling
Secondhand
lives.
Heroes and Home for Wayward Villains is a comic book shop and gaming store that also features Magic the Gathering and D&D. Located at 18184 Leesville Road in Evington, Virginia, Secondhand Heroes is your one-stop shop for you to get your nerd on. Open 7 days a week at 11 a.m., they don't close until the dice stop rolling. They buy, sell, trade, barter, and haggle, specializing in collectible toys, both vintage and modern, comics, Magic the Gathering, video games, console, and arcade cabinets to play, all set to free play. Host your game night with us. Monday night D&D video game competitions, and so much more. Something for the collector and gamer in us all. Call 434-317-0121 or shoot us an email with any questions to secondhandheroesva@gmail.com. Note, secondhandheroesva@gmail.com. That's 2ND, handheroesva@gmail.com. Come game with us.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to AIWF Across the Globe. And before we get into our main event showcase, we have some major news to break in regards of the 34th anniversary show in Mount Airy, North Carolina. We finally have the final four participants in the Sensational 16 tournament. First up, we have the former AIWF World Television Champion, Kevin Tyler. Love him or hate him, there's no denying the success he's had while in the AIWF. He proudly represents the great state of West Virginia and is always the most dangerous competitor in the ring when the stakes are highest. Then, second up, we have the former AIWF World Tag Team Champion, Charlie Key. A true Midwestern standout and a multi-time regional champion in the AIWF system. He brings experience, toughness, and championship pedigree to the semifinals. And third on the list, this man might not have held as many titles as the first two, but he holds just as much impact. The Mid-Atlantic Nightmare, Aaron Wilson, stands at 6'7" and weighs over 300 pounds. He's the largest man remaining in this tournament, and his dominance has been felt all throughout North Carolina, Virginia, and throughout this very competition. And last but certainly not least, a man who I got to watch win championship gold last year at the 33rd anniversary show, the former AIWF World Tag Team Champion and one of the youngest rising stars in the AIWF network, Corey Duke. A true cowboy with international experience, he's an up-and-coming force who could very much ride the momentum of the amazing 2025 he had all the way to an AIWF World title shot. And there you have it, folks. The semifinals will be held on night one of the 34th anniversary show on March 20th, with the finals themselves taking place on night 2 on March 21st. And remember, not only does the winner get a guaranteed shot at the AIWF World Heavyweight Championship, but they will also be receiving a prize package courtesy of the various AIWF sponsors that we have. So with that said, purchase your tickets now to attend the 34th anniversary show down here in Mount Airy, North Carolina, and be live in person to witness legends be made. And with that major announcement out the way, now it's time for our main event showcase. In this showcase, we take a visit back to Benchmark Pro Wrestling as the current Absolute Grand Prix champion, Gideon Hayes, will defend his title against Jake Oman.
And we're off. Fighters look pretty even so far. Neither fighter grabbing an advantage yet. Look to be equals in the strength department. This turns Oman into the corner. I can play games too, says Gideon Hayes as he points to his temple A very cerebral opponent. As Omen going after that waist lock. He's trying to get the leverage underneath to break the hold, and he does. Now wrenching on the left arm. Hayes taunting Omen as, oh, there we go. An impressive display. And now the tables have turned. And it's Mr. International applying that pressure as Hayes reaches initially for the ropes, and now a great counter of his own. Another great counter as now Omen has Hayes' head locked in. Hayes reaching. He might be close enough to those ropes, but he breaks out of it. Great show of strength from the champion to get out of that. Going for a test of strength here. Some impressive work from Omen. See, again takes control, this time in the center of the ring. Going to be even more difficult for the champion Hayes to get out of this position. Oh, but he's able to do it with some great work with the legs there, but it won't matter as Omen snaps that hold right back into place. That could be that veteran's advantage that Omen has. Look at that, an incredible combination. Almost gets the early pinfall. And even more impressive, his ability to grab that hold and reapply it almost immediately. Gave Hayes no opportunity to get things turned around. Big shoulder block from Omen. And again counters Hayes, who goes for the spear. No. Omen successfully trips up Hayes, who was looking to end this one early with that spear. That quick turn, we've seen it from Hayes before. He's so good at finding ways to get that spear off in small spaces. And look at that, speaking of small spaces. What a roll-up that was. Impressive for the champion to kick out of that one. Omen really showing he's got all 5 tools here. And again, impressive work from Mr. International. He knows you have to stay on top of the champion Hayes, who gets out with the stomp. But Omen once again just right on him now with these knees to the midsection, not giving Hayes any time or opportunity to get his own offense going. Snapmare into a cover. But the champion's not done yet. Omen setting up for more. Drops the knees down. Goes again for the cover. Only 2. Like the approach from Omen, very deliberate. Keeping the pressure on, even the multiple pinfall attempts. Trying to drain the energy from the absolute Grand Prix champion. With consistent pressure and offense. Oh! Looks like Hayes may have bit the fingers of Omen to get out of that hold. You know how much that championship means to him. He would probably eat someone's fingers to make sure that belt goes home with him. He's got to be careful. We don't want to get disqualified. Again, using up the full 4 count. And now Hayes looks to be in control. Just like that. That's what's so dangerous about the AGP champion, is it does not take much. Look at that suplex, and he bridges it for the cover. Incredible work from Hayes. And it's offense like that that led him to be the champion. So he drops the axe handle down. And again. Ooh, raking the eyes with the wrist tape there. And it feels far removed from just moments ago when Jake Oman was in control. Now Hayes really doing damage as he drops the hammers on the back of Oman, now choking him on the apron. Mr. International struggling to get to his feet. Hayes stalking his opponent. Oman gets a little bit of space. Again, counters out. Big right hand to the body. And Hayes follows up with more clubs to the back. Absolute Grand Prix championship on the line. Big chop from Jake Oman as he follows it up with the right hand. And a spear into the corner. Oh! Hayes gets out of the way at the last second. And Oman landed head first into that top turnbuckle. And now Gideon says, ask him, ref. Jake Oman not ready to submit yet. How much fight does he have? Hayes had to let go of that as he had applied a fish hook on top of that submission. The official caught it and forced the break of the hold. That's why you see him checking the grip there. Oman still not ready to quit. You know, he'd love to tour the world with that Absolute Grand Prix belt around his waist. Shoulder block from Hayes as he's determined to keep that belt right where it belongs in his mind. Another shoulder block. Ooh, little meeting of the minds on that one. That may have been the break Mr. International needed, as both men are down. First one to his feet may have the advantage. That is assuming that at least one of them beats that 10 count. And they're back up. Oman loading up that right hand. And again. One more time. Oman throwing everything into those punches. Hayes holding on to the ropes. And that boot to the midsection knocks Oman back down. Now Hayes gets back to work in the corner, laying in some rights of his own. choke in the corners broken up by the official. Hayes picks Omen up to his feet. Oh, going for the body slam here. And the cover. Omen kicks out. He's not done yet.
Thank you for watching the first half of our main event showcase. We'll be back after this final commercial break.
Clearly in pain from the impact on that body slam. And Hayes wisely follows up with the submission attempt here. Hayes can retain via pinfall or submission. Omen refusing to quit, trying to fight out, looking for the strength. And the elbow to the midsection just might do it. As he's broken the hold and forces Hayes into the corner. Oh, but the persistent champion reapplies the hold. Omen's out now. A big counter from Omen into a huge clothesline. And now the tables might be turning as he hits him with the elbow. And a big kick upstairs as he once again counters the champion. Oh, he's setting up for something big here. Oh, but Hayes counters out. He's got that waist lock applied. Omen with the reversal. Elbow to the dome. Oh, a backbreaker from Omen into a suplex. That was beautiful. Incredible offense from Mr. International on that one. Will he go for the cover here? Yes. Not quite yet. Gideon Hayes powers out. But Omen still has the advantage here as he's up to his feet. Sizing up Hayes. Counters with that boot. And oh, I thought he might have been going for the spear there. Oh my God! Will that do it? Will Omen be able to cover? Here he goes. 1, 2, and no. I thought for sure that would do it. An incredible counter from Omen as Hayes is looking for that game-ending spear. Well, his doubt starting to set in for Mr. International. Is he wondering what will it take to finish the champion? As these two men trade right hands. Another big right hand from Hayes. Omen kick to the midsection going for. Oh! He's got Hayes on the ropes. What's he going for now? Oh, Hayes fought. Oh! Hayes with the counter, and now the submission applied. What a great combination from the champion. As Omen fighting, refusing to tap. He's very far away from those ropes. They have to feel like they are a mile away to Omen right now. Gideon struggling to keep the hold applied. Now Omen may be reaching for the ropes with his feet, and he's got it. Full 4 count used by Hayes. He did not want to let go of that submission attempt. Incredible determination from Mr. International to avoid tapping out and finding the strength to inch his way to those ropes. But now he has to deal with the brutality of our Absolute Grand Prix champion. Reversal. Oh! He's got the Boston Crab applied. Will Hayes tap out? Will this be it? Will we have a new champion? Right in the center of the ring, nowhere for Hayes to go. If he can't power out of this one, this will be it. We could be looking at the next AGP champion as he goes to the STF. Again, Gideon, light years away from those ropes as far as he's concerned, inching his way, reaching, can't quite, there it is. And we were that close, ladies and gentlemen, mere seconds away from crowning a new Absolute Grand Prix champion. But Jake Oman has to go back to work. It's not over yet. What's going to be that finishing move, that final stroke? One of these two men has to find it. Will it be Oman? Will it be our defending champion, Hayes? Oman dealing with the back, but he's still looking to climb up top. As Hayes makes his way to... Oh, what was that? Hayes pushing the official into the ropes. And that forces Oman all the way down to that concrete floor at ringside. He was ready for some high-flying offense, but Hayes avoids the trouble and causes damage at the same time by shoving the official into the ropes. And now Oman's dangerously close to being counted out here. I believe we're at 8. And he just barely makes it in, avoiding the 10-count loss. Hayes sends him right back outside. We had an enthusiastic fan applying their own count there, but thankfully that's not the official count. As these two now working their way, they're fighting on the stage here. Our poor ref, to his credit, is trying to let these folks... The poor ref is trying to let these folks have a true finish to this championship match. He's doing everything he can not to count this out, but at a certain point, he will be powerless if these two don't start working their way back to that ring. But they are beating the heck out of each other here on the ramp, now on the stage. And for Hayes, this would end if he lands this pile driver. All he'll have to do is say, oh, a huge reversal from Oman. If that pile driver had landed, Hayes could have just walked back into the ring and waited for that 10 count. That's the champion's advantage, folks. He could have won that, gone home, waited for the next contender. But Jake Oman, he's got to win this thing by pinfall or submission. We'll see if Hayes can recover in time. The referee begins his count now. We're about halfway there. Oh, as Hayes Almost to the 8 count now. Just 2 seconds remaining. Will he make it? And Hayes gets back in. But Omen with the vicious stomp, double stomp to the back. And now flying into that corner. He's got Hayes right where he wants him. He's setting up for something special here. Again with the stomps. That's got to be about it. Oh my God, the Shining Wizard. That's over. That has to be it. Oh! Oh, I thought we had 3. Omen thought we had 3. But Gideon Hayes gets his foot on the rope. That has to be a heartbreaker for Jake Omen. That was everything but the kitchen sink. And the champion still kicked out. What will it take to dethrone Gideon Hayes as our AGP champion? The crowd getting behind Mr. International. I've so many have across the world. Oh! Switches the levels there as Omen goes downstairs with the kick and once again went for that. Oh, a snap German suplex as Hayes now getting back into this one with a fire. Big corner splash. Oh, here it is, it coming. The spear! And that is it. Your reigning champion, Gideon Hayes, is again victorious. A beautiful sequence there from the German suplexes to, of course, that signature spear of his. As Gideon Hayes remains the absolute Grand Prix champion.
If you want to see more of what Benchmark Pro Wrestling has to offer, you can check them out at the links below. And if you want to see more of what AIWF has to offer, whether it be upcoming events, breaking news, or content in our past and present library, you can check us out at the links below. If you want to see more of what Benchmark Pro Wrestling has to offer, you can check them out at the links below. And if you want to see more of what AIWF has to offer, whether it be upcoming events, breaking news, or content in our past and present library, you can check us out at the links below. Our major announcement about the Sensational 16 tournament earlier isn't the only big news to come out for the 34th anniversary shows. And as more matches and details become confirmed, here at Across the Globe, we will keep you updated on the road to the 34th anniversary. Until next time, thank you for your support. Thank you for being a part of the crew, and we will see you next time at the next opening bell.